So this platform is called What's Your Story? We talked a little bit off camera about certain things. Um, I just kind of want you to talk about that because I think your story is a dope story. Um, so you did some time or whatever. Can you talk more about that situation and
Yep.
that experience?
Which one? No.
How much time you did
Total.
total?
All the time together, I've done over 15 years.
Yeah,
So in one big chunk, the last sentence I just done was 14 years, 10 months.
yeah.
The sentence before that was a 2-year sentence.
How did that experience change you as a person?
Well, for one, I had to grow up in prison. So I went to prison my first time. Like I've been in county jail before I went to prison, but actually going to prison, my first time I was 18, and I got my 2-year sentence, and I wasn't even out for a year, and then I got arrested by the feds and done my big sentence. But for me, I don't look at it like it was a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, but I don't look at it as a bad thing. I look at it as something that made me grow up and something that made me change my life. Because if it wasn't, so to me, when I got my 2-year sentence, I got out, dude. I literally got out and got right out to a pistol and a pack and pound of weed, and you know what I mean. Like
Right back into
it wasn't nothing different.
Yeah.
So it was like God telling me, okay, I just set your ass down for 2 years. You ain't even been out 5 minutes, and you right back on this. Let's see if you could do this. So it was like, because I wasn't mentally, I wasn't ready to be back out because I didn't grow, I didn't learn anything. While I was in there, I was like, oh, I'm getting out, I'm getting a job, this and that, this and that. But total, 14 years, 10 months was my biggest fear in the field.
What's the craziest experience you've dealt with in there?
I would say, so I was in a race ride in Victorville, California, and I got stabbed 7 times in the chest. I would say that would be, well, 6 times in the chest, once in the face. I would say that would be my crazy experience, but it's not. I was in, I was
But
in,
it's not.
nah, I wouldn't say it was. Um, I was in Beaumont, Texas, in the USP when I first went in, and something had happened with like the bookie guy. Somebody stole some stamps from him or something, and I seen a dude get beat with a lock and a sock and like flipped over off the top tier. So that like, and that was probably like I'd probably been in like 2 years then. So to me, and the dude died on impact. So to me, that was like, okay, this is either get your shit together or you ain't gonna make it home. So I think that was my most eye-waking moment in there. Cause I ain't, what I mean? Of course, on the street, right, people shot at me. I shot at, I ain't never killed nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that it take a whole different creature to be able to do that and deal with that. Because just that, seeing that, like, bro, he was from here to that door right there when they beat him and flipped him off the thing. So I'm like, oh, like,
Yeah.
you got to walk right in here. Like this ain't on TV. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it was that. So I think that was my most. That was the biggest, the
Yeah.
changing point in my life.
To go back to the first incident, I ain't gonna lie, that second incident crazy. I always hear about a lock in the sock, but you actually seen it,
Bro. I've heard, like I always heard about it, but to actually see what it can do to somebody,
yeah, that's
like
crazy.
to see what it can physically do to something, you wouldn't think that, but to see it,
yeah, that's crazy. That's insane.
Bro, I'd rather somebody stab me than hit me with a lock in the sock.
And that's saying
especially
something.
In the face or the head anywhere.
That's saying something because you actually been stabbed.
Yeah, like, so I wouldn't rather for either one, but just say, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't rather for either one, but yeah, that lock in the sock something different, bro. Like it just, that's something different.
So with the first incident with the race riot, like what did what can you walk us through that situation? Like what was that even like? Like because I see it, like you said, I be seeing it on TV, like different shows and stuff. But you actually like went through it. So what was that whole situation even like?
So it was like it me in general, it had nothing to do with me. It was blacks against Mexicans. You know what I mean? So something in the child line, dude that done something and it's so easy to disrespect people in prison. That's why you find, and I tell everybody should experience because they'll be more respectful to other people. Because in prison, bro, the way people talk to people, bumping people, all that, like you can't do none of that. You can't do like if you do, it's like my bad. You know what I mean? We good. Like
Yeah.
like because people have, bro, you got people in there with life. They looking for any little thing.
Yeah.
To go to the next prison.
And they got life, so it ain't like
they don't give a damn.
Yeah, I'm about to say, ain't like they got something to lose.
It's like you can't do nothing else to me.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna put me in the hole? I see life as like going to the hole is vacation to them. They get put in the cell by themselves. They ain't got to worry about nothing. They food get brought to them. You know what I mean? They ain't got to get up and walk nowhere. A lot of them look at it as vacation.
Yeah. Damn, bro. That's
some prisons you get your TV back there. So you get a TV, you know what I mean? Like, where you gonna go?
It's like you got your own little room. Dang, bro, that's crazy.
But no, that was it didn't have anything to do with me. Like I said, it was two different races. And, you know, I'd only been on the compound for like 2 months. Once I got there, you know, and everything happened, everybody, of course, knew what was going to go on, but I was literally on the rec yard playing ping pong. I went in the bathroom to go pee, and I walked out, and bro, it was like World War III.
Chaos.
It was like I went in to go piss, everything was cool. When I come out, and it was just like motherfuckers getting stabbed, hit with pool balls, swinging pool sticks. Like it was crazy.
Serious. Goodness gracious.
It was crazy.
What's some advice you got for people that may be in a similar situation, or people that may be looking at some time, maybe back there that may see this? What's some advice you got for them to survive their bid and make it out in one piece?
So in prison, you got to affiliate yourself with something. Whether you riding with your car, which is like your state where you from, or if you on gang time, or if you Muslim, Christian, you got to affiliate. You can't just, it's very few people that walk a compound independent. You know what I mean? You got to affiliate with something. But I would just say, whatever you do, get to make it a positive. Don't, you know what I mean? Because it's easy to fall back in there and stay right in the same shit you was in the street. But it ain't gonna work out. So I would say just, you know, always be cautious of who you're around and always make the best out of things.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Half full, not half empty.
Yes, sir. That's the mindset you got to keep.
Half full, not half empty.
It's all about perspective.
It is.
That changes lives.
It is.
It's all about perspective.
Not knocking rappers or anything like that, but look at all the rappers. It's all perspective.
Yeah.
It's all what they put on the internet. Once that camera off, they be normal. They got to take that jewelry and give it right back to the jewelry store.
Mm-hmm.
Or say, you know what I mean? Like that, it's all perspective.
Mm-hmm.
They got to take that rental car right back to the rental lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's so real, though.
It's all perspective.
That's so real.
They take all that stuff off.
That's so real.
And they right back to the normal motherfucker.
Yep. That's so real. And it's funny you say that. I'm going to touch on this real quick, but we interviewed somebody that was talking about that. And they didn't call them out because they've been around like big rappers or whatever. But it was like, I done been around rappers and they asked to borrow other people money to flex like it's their money on the videos. I was like, dang, that's crazy.
You'll see them going around, put on how much money you gave me, how much cash you gave me, how much cash you gave me.
That's crazy.
Put all that shit together just to spread it out to make it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like I ain't got to do all that. Like I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people to like me for what I got or what I pretend to have. You know what I mean? Like if somebody fuck with me, I want them to fuck with me. Like
For who you are as a
yeah,
person.
I don't like once you get past a certain age, you only be caring about making friends. It's just like making good connections.
Yeah.
Because good connections and positive business, it brings friendship along with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't give a damn. Like you know, they like me, they like me, they don't, they don't.
All right.
You know what I mean? I'm keep
No,
on
for
being
real.
me.